Big love finds a way.
Wherever you are.
Big love finds a way, whoever you are.
Big love finds its way
to every heart.
Big love finds a way to renew us.
Big love finds a way at 435 Peachtree Street, downtown Atlanta.
I am Elizabeth Schaus CAFFEY. I'm the Senior Associate Rector here at St. Luke's, and my particular focus is over education and worship. At St. Luke's, we say wherever you are on your spiritual journey, we welcome you. We are not afraid to ask the difficult and challenging questions. When we ask these big questions, we learn more about who we are and who God is. We invite well-respected and challenging thinkers to come and engage with us on what they are wrestling with. There are many ways that you can engage in our education offerings. So we have book studies and Bible studies and education for ministry. Now let's hear from some others about their experiences and leadership in education.
So the Education for Ministry program is a lay-led prayer and community, theological education, and then the soul of this program is something called theological reflection. We like to say in the Education for Ministry program that God comes to us disguised as our lives. We incorporate Scripture in a new way with new life and new lens, and it really becomes a living sacrament for the people who go through this program.
I've been participating in the forums pre-COVID and post virtually. And so these forums have touched on subjects and issues that all of us can embrace. I love them. I look forward to them. Our church leadership has just done an excellent job nurturing us with great educational forums.
We're remote here on the island of St. Croix, where I'm working with FEMA to help the islands address COVID-19, and we appreciate the opportunity to have the Communion of Saints remotely.
We participated in Sunday Eucharist and of course watched the forums and had the pleasure of joining family and friends online for Ed Bacon's Wednesday night classes.
My name is Betty MICKLE, and I am from Salisbury, North Carolina. With the death of George Floyd and the subsequent unrest, I began to listen to the forums, seeking understanding in some way forward, and I felt enriched by hearing the conversations and the stories and the ideas.
Here at St. Luke's, we really know ourselves to be lifelong learners. And so in education, we really strive to connect with where you are developmentally. So we focus on education from babies all the way up into the senior years.
I like children's church because they get to read books, sing songs, learn about Jesus, and color pictures.
I like Children's Chapel because you can see your friends there. My friends make me feel comfortable and happy.
I specifically wanted to work with youth and children because they give us hope and they give us promise and they are so sincere and authentic.
So when I went to Cuba, it was the first time that I ever met Liz, and I was really excited to get to spend a lot of quality time with her. And we absolutely got that. So not only did I become very close with Liz, I also became very close with a girl named Katherine, who's also in the youth group, and now she's one of my closest friends.
I met two amazing friends just this February at Happening. It just shows how strong friendships rooted in faith are, because just over the course of that weekend, we got to know each other so well. We stay in contact, we talk weekly, and they go to different schools. I never would have met them if not for that.
Youth group has kind of brought us together because, like, when I moved here, I really didn't have a lot of friends, and I kind of met people through youth group. When I come to youth group, I can be more vocal, more open. I can be more comfortable with everybody else than I would normally be at school.
The theme for VBS was Anchors Away, Virtual Vacation Bible School, and so it was all pirates and ocean and that kind of theme. And each day was done with a Prezi virtual treasure map that we created that had videos timed to autoplay on each day. And so they would go through their virtual map and then they'd come back and have a Zoom meeting with Liz and I, and we'd be in our pirate costumes and everything.
I really like Vacation Bible School because we get to do a lot of fun things and a lot of projects there.
I think Mr. Ethan's songs are really fun.
My ultimate hope for our program is kind of to reflect what all the signs around our diocese say. The Episcopal Church welcomes you. I want every child that walks into this church to feel that just as much as the adults hopefully do.
My hope for our families is that they have experience with their little ones and with their teenagers, that they can walk away when they someday go to college feeling that they were truly loved by their church and their community.
So thank you for continuing to give so generously. And if you are able, if you can increase your giving, we would really appreciate that as we continue to strive for excellence in our education and in our small group offerings, so that we can continue to feel God's big love and learn about God's big love and be challenged to be God's big love for Atlanta and the larger world.